Hello everyone, this is potpotsie, and today I'm going to be showing you the 0.9.0 Alpha Build 12 for Minecraft Pocket Edition. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing as usual when we create a new world named after the build, so we'll name it Build 12. And I've got a bit of information in this video as well that doesn't completely pertain to this build, but actually to Minecraft Pocket Edition 0.9.0 in general. So here we are, a nice little place. This looks kind of nice, you know. A little bit of sand. I actually really like layouts like this for Minecraft, you know. When you've got some small water places, it's kind of flatter ground, you know. I like that. One second, something there. All right, so I'm gonna go through the fixed bugs and then the tweaks, and this is pretty much the last thing that they're going to be doing as far as the builds go. So fixed bugs, they fixed the crash with deleted chunks, memory corruption. Issue on Android that didn't reuse graphic buffers properly, caused weird triangles and holes, which I'm sure many of you experienced. I've seen so many screenshots of those things. They had a crash when loading a world where the player was riding, and that was fixed. Crash with exiting worlds while riding, and so there was a lot of issues with riding stuff and the carts and the placing mine carts and breaking blocks below mine carts, but they fixed most of that. Synchronization issues with multiplayer from Minecraft. So if you were playing with friends, there was a lot of synchronization issues. For example, I could walk up and open a door, and my friend on his screen, it wouldn't have the door open. So there was a lot of weird things like that, but they got them all fixed, so that's really good. Entities were incorrectly added on the client. Multiple bugs with tile entities on clients. Multiple bugs with tile entities on clients. I think there's quite a few of those things right there. Spawn location on clients. I'm sure many of you. Oh, we got not a cave. What am I thinking? A village here, which is awesome. This is a completely random generated world. You know, I'll post a seed below because I'm sure many of you will want this seed. This looks kind of cool, you know. Is that one over there? Wow, this village is kind of spread out. This is a big one. I like this one. I'll definitely post a seed. I will definitely post a seed when I'm done with this video, guys. That's a really long village. That'd be kind of fun to expand on, you know. You could build that way. Plus, it's really nice geographically, right next to a swamp. Oh, goody. But, I mean, all the trees and such around would be a really good way to start your world. So, I like that. I really like that. Oh, there's a villager right there. Hello! You love me, don't you? I know you do. I know you do. I just give you a friendly nudge. So, the next thing was, interact buttons now work in multiplayer. So, for example, I don't have something to interact with very well. Actually, I do. I have got... Let me get a bucket real quick. So, if I walk up to a cow with a bucket, it will give me an interact button to get the milk. Well, what? It doesn't do it in creative mode. That is bloody stupid. It doesn't show in creative mode. But there'll be a button on the bottom of the screen that you can press, and that works in creative mode. Oh, not creative. Multiplayer now, so that's good. Placing rails was broken on clients. Wrong direction, it says in parentheses. So I didn't experience much of that. I haven't played around with the rails a whole lot. Other people took care of that. Chest has been fixed for clients. So again, I don't know what the deal was with the chest. I didn't do a whole lot playing around with that. So there was some issues apparently. A lot of things got reported. I've seen a lot of screenshots and such, but I didn't actually take part in that. Now we're on to the tweaks, so only one thing. They batched the SetEntityMotion, entity position, or pose, it's worded, and head rotation packages down from 3,000 packages per second to 150. So what that means is talking about SetEntityMotion, entity position, and head rotation. So it's talking about multiplayer, and if you were standing right there, every second, instead of sending 3,000 packages between the two devices or to the server, for me to see what you're doing, it only sends 150, which is extremely optimized, so it's much smoother, much faster, and much less lag. So that will be extremely good for everyone here. I'm sure everyone will enjoy that. It will be very noticeable when you're playing Minecraft multiplayer testing now. And that's it. Actually, the bug fixes and the tweaks have gotten shorter and shorter because the game is becoming more and more stable. So now, as for the iOS and such, they actually did submit the game to Apple finally. Yeah, they did. They submitted today. And people have a lot of false rumors about this, so I'll see if I can get that cleared up and post it on MCP News because people get really confused about how this works. Basically, the build will be submitted to Apple, and Apple will take their approval process for it. So it's not like when they submit it, that doesn't mean it's coming out that day, because otherwise it'd be out already. Apple has to approve of the app changes and make sure it's secure, that it's not going to break people's phones, stuff like that. So the approval process can take anywhere, honestly, from a few days to 2 weeks. So it really just depends on submission traffic, stuff like that. I've seen charts as low as 4 days for submissions. I've seen people have their stuff approved in 3 days, but usually, on average, it takes between 5 days and 2 weeks. I don't think the two week wait is too common anymore, but it is possible. So just be aware that when they submit it to Apple, it comes out, and once it's available on the App Store after it's been approved, then it will be submitted to Google Play, because that will be available within a couple of hours. So just be aware, but it's on its way. So just know that it's really close, and when it's out, all the servers will update as well. The server software is pretty much in the works and just about ready for this whole entire 0.9.0 update. So be ready for that. Very exciting news. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll have the seed below, and I will see you guys again in another Minecraft video.